I had the wrong screen on. Hey and hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the Strike Streams Tuesday edition. How are we doing, everyone? Hi. Oh, hang on. Am I talking? There should be sound. Why isn't there sound? Why is this doing this? Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know. Briley, hi. Kevin, hi. Kieran, hi. Actually, I shouldn't be doing the highs until people can say they can hear me. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, okay, fine. I think it's just because I didn't have the starting screen on. So, yeah, because when I have that one on, you shouldn't be able to, or sorry, that one on, you shouldn't, like, be able to hear me or whatever, but anyway, bark. Okay, so, hi, everyone. So, welcome to the Strike Streams, where I, a voice actor, am on strike for video games right now, which means I largely can't perform for video games right now, but I can still play them. So, let's play some Pokémon Sword and Shield Dynamax Adventures, and if you want to play along with me, grab your Switch and we'll get ready in a few minutes. But let's say hi to people. So, Briley, hi, and Onlara, hi. Oh, quickly. Oh, hang on, what was I going to say? Oh, Onlara, I think this was you the other day, weren't you? You said about wanting shiny Persimmon, and then literally, I think during that stream, or like right afterwards, they announced the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Outbreak event. Where they're going to have, like, the Pokemon from Violet and Scarlet and the Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet. It's like a, version-exclusive Outbreak event. And I think, like, Persimmon and Oranguru are, like, part of that. And I think they are going to be, like, in the other games. So, and I think that could be as early as, like, this week or next week. So I'll try and let you know during a stream just in case, but yeah, like check out like Cerebi or something and scroll through, look for like the version exclusive. But yeah, I think you are gonna be able to catch like version exclusives in the other game, but also that means you're gonna be able to shiny hunt for them because they probably are gonna have boosted shiny odds. So just like do a load of Persimmon outbreaks. You don't even need a sandwich during these events, and you might be able to get a shiny. But then watch, you'll get a shiny from these Dynamax Adventures, like, right before it. Okay, anyway, sorry, let's say hi to people. So, Onlara, hi, Kieran, hi, Briley, hi, Tenchi, hi, Kevin, hi, Nightbot, hi, Zanda, hi, and, hang on, am I missing anyone? I don't know if I missed anyone, please let me know, but we'll have to, get into things. Briley, please, no need to apologize. Again, I stream most days, like 6 days a week. And, part of that is so that people who can't come every single time can join in other times. And that's kind of the point of it. Again, we have some people who are like, European or whatever, so like the weekday streams don't happen at a good time for them. But like they can come along for the weekend stream, so it's no worries. But it's brilliant to see you. It has been a little while, but it's lovely to see you. It's a lovely surprise. So thank you. Right, we'll get into the game. We'll do this thing, and then we'll see how it goes. But how are we all doing today? I uploaded more videos earlier. I probably should have logged in earlier and checked chat and been like, hey, watch my new videos. But if you like Mario World and Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo, then you're going to love the new videos I posted. And if you like Mario World and Pokemon, you're going to like the ones I'm posting tomorrow. One of them is like a brand new video. I actually like recorded it today on OBS, and I'm going to upload it tomorrow. So that's fun. But yeah. Neo, hi. How's the Palafin? Okay, so let's see. Oh, hang on. Onlara, if you can pick up Persimmon, Ice-Q, and Misdreavus, the only legally available shinies you'll be missing from your Paldean decks are Spiritomb and Tynamo. Yeah, Spiritomb's a bit of a pain. Oh, wait, Tynamo. I got Tynamo with, like, a sandwich. Tynamo's quite doable, I would say. Because you can, like, electric sandwich at the very top of the mountain in Kitakami. Like, if you do an electric sandwich, and then you go in the cave at the top of Kitakami, like, at the top of the cave, you get, like, exclusively Tynamo. You do have to, like, do the, like, the Let's Go feature to, like, sift through them, because it's too hard to really see them. But you can spawn a lot of them and knock out a bajillion of them and get a shiny that way. But, so, anyway, I like that reply, Neo. And Kiba, hi. Okay, so there are 3 things I'm going to need you guys to do. Number 1, please click like on the video, because it really helps, and you know, that thumbs up, click it, hit it, tap it, it really helps out with the streams, brings new people here, all that lovely stuff. This is basically my job right now, because I'm largely unemployed. I'm just desperately trying to grow the channel as much as I can, as fast as I can, because I'm running out of time. Number two, even tried with Outbreak with no success. Ooh, gosh. Here's the funny thing on Lara. I got Dynamo really quickly. It was electric that took forever. And I was like, okay, is it shiny just like really similar? Am I missing this? But I know I was doing it right. And it just took forever. I just had horrendous luck with it. It was by 88 Dynamax raids of sandwich shiny hunting. Anyway, so, hi. Okay, hi everyone. Kevin, how dare you pick up on my not so subtle subtleties. So anyway, Buck, so number 1, please click like on the video if you haven't already. Number 2, if you would like to play along with me today, I noticed that there are a bunch of you in chat who are, oh, hang on a second. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, I just realized there we go. I had the music. Hang on, there we go. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Okay, there we go. Hang on, I'm just going to do one thing. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I just realized I had some settings changed from earlier that I didn't change back. Okay, so if you would like to play along with me today, you guys know what to do, those of you who are familiar. Please make sure you are watching the YouTube video live, okay? Like, if you hover on the video, check that in the bottom left-hand corner you have the red YouTube circle. Please make sure you are watching live. But then, if you are available, and if you have the DLC, and an active online subscription and all that lovely stuff, and you're able to play with me as so many of you guys have been doing, what I'm going to need you to do is write in chat in the following format, okay? And wait till I say ready, set, bow. Please hold your horses until I say that magic phrase. What you're going to do is you're going to write in chat, you're going to say strike in big capital letters, and then you're going to say I can do, and then you're going to say which of the following legendary Pokemon you are able to hunt for in the Dynamax Adventures out of Dialga, Lunala, and Tornadus, okay? Those are the tickets we're going to be hunting for today. Let me know which of those you are able to do, because if you have caught a Pokemon in the Dynamax Adventures, you are unable to shiny hunt for it, and I want to try and pair people up as best as possible. So Xander is posting some sort of templates and things in chat that are just helping, just to kind of show you. So strike, I can play, and then let me know out of Dialga, Lunala, Tornadus, ready, set, bow. And there we go. And then I am going to get my spreadsheet up so that I can add you guys to it immediately. And there we go. So, let's see what we've got here. Okay, we've got Kieran, who is there. And then, okay, Kieran can do any. Oh, Neo. Oh, Neo's here, and we can do some Neoing. So hang on, I'm going to put Neo in the 3rd column. I would love to try some some non-Neoing with Neo, but we'll save that for another time, though. We'll save that for, like, a weekend one, or I don't know. Okay. So, hang on, let's just see. Sorry, Nightbot with the template does kind of throw me off, funnily enough. Okay, hang on. Tenchi. Oh, Tenchi's a Dialga and Tornadus. So let's just put Tenchi in, like, Team 1. For certain. And then on Lara's a Lunala and Tornadus. Also, the fact that I said every single one of those names in Pokemon kind of felt like a miracle there. I thought in my brain I was going to mess that up and start calling on Lara Lunala, but no, I didn't. Okay. Kiba says about Lunala and anything. Hang on a sec. Wait, where's Kiba? Oh, there. I was like, wait, where's Kiba? I'm gonna just put Kiba in like the second team for a sec. Hang on a sec. Does it just not work at all, Neo? No, Neo. Okay. So right, let's assign people. Let's put people in teams and all that lovely stuff. Okay, so Neo, Kevin, on Lara. Oh, actually no, we'll put Kiba in the first one. And then we'll figure this out. Okay. So here's what I've got. Is that every? Am I missing someone? No, I'm missing someone. Hang on. Oh no, Kieran's supposed to be there. And then Kiba I'll put there. There we go. Okay, sorry, I did that wrong. Okay, so here's what I've got. Okay, listen up. Team 1, Dialga, Tenchi, Kevin, and Kieran. Team 2, Lunala, Onlara, and Kiba. Okay. And then for Team 3, Neo, Tornadus, we'll get there when we get there. But basically, for right now, Team 1, Tenchi, Kevin, and Kieran, please get ready. And then Team 2, in like 20 minutes from now or whatever, on Lara and Kiba, okay? So, let's do this! So there we go. It's because you were right next to Nightbot, Kieran, that's why. No, it's also just because I did like the K for Kiba and the K for Kieran, and I sort of misassigned it or whatever, so I do apologize, but as long as I caught it before it was a disastrous mistake, that's the important thing. Okay, so on the YCOM, please connect to the internet. You guys know how to do this, so I don't need to walk you guys completely through. And then let me know if I got anything wrong. I didn't see anyone say that I got anything wrong, but if I misassigned anyone, let me know. Okay, so we're going to talk to Scientist, not the scientist, just Scientist. And then you guys are going to say anything goes, but I'm going to say Dialga. And then we're going to save the progress. We're going to go on Dialga. And then, did I say Kenshi and Tevin? I hope I didn't. Okay, so when we're on the pink screen, we're going to go, let's go 10, 15, and then like 16, 13, okay? So 10, 15, 16, 13. You mean Cram Fandango. I quite like that. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Okay, I need to plug my phone in today because I was meant to charge it earlier. And I started, but then I took it out to do something, and then, okay, Kevin, Tenchi, and Kieran, that's correct. Dialga is weak to fighting and ground, so those are the types of moves and Pokemon that we seek, but Steel is defensively very good against Dialga, so, Steel types are kind of a good way to go defensively if we can't get those offensive types. Kayla, hello, welcome. Let's... Oh, hang on a sec. We'll figure this out in a sec. Okay. No, that's totally okay, Kayla. Please, don't worry. It's just lovely to have you here. I hope you have fun and enjoy yourself here today. Okay, so, hang on. What did I say? Fighting types and ground? I guess Copperaja, because Iron Defense Body Press Strats or something. We don't have the best options here. I'm just gonna say it. We could have Octillery and Dusclops team up for like some Scald Hex strats, but Dusclops is a physical attacker, not a special one, so that kind of sucks. Okay. So we're gonna be needing to do a lot of switching, I feel. I will just say, Octillery could be a good support Pokemon. In that, it could be good support because it has Skitter Smack and Scald, so it could get burns and can lower special attack. But let's see what we've got here. Whiscat. Oh, Swampert's on the left. Should we go left for Swampert? Because Swampert's like the best Pokemon ever. Oh, and then there's like a Mudsdale at the end. So hopefully we've gone left. Yes! Okay. Left. Okay. Just a heads up and a reminder, So I'll say this for like, I don't know if anyone else, just a reminder, nowadays, when I'm not asking when we're not between rounds and I'm not asking about, I'm not asking for like who's around and who's able to play, please don't post strike in the stream. I know that used to be the policy. Ow. I don't really have anything. I am still going to do this though, because it will help boost our defense, and because we don't really have anything that's good here. So yeah. So basically, just if we're like in between rounds, if we're already playing a Dynamax adventure, please don't write strike. Please just wait until we're like doing like the team assignments for next time kind of thing. Because I think we actually may have some slots open and stuff, so we'll figure out who's going to do what when we get there. But like when we're in the middle of a battle, it's hard for me to do the spreadsheet and stuff like that. So yeah, the sort of like the new rule that we've been using for like kind of almost the past week or so has just been, please only say like strike and I can do this, that, and the other when you are specifically, or when you guys are specifically asked, okay? So when we're like in between rounds and we say, and I'm saying like, right, okay, chat, let me know who's available, ready, set, bow, that's when to write strike. Because I know I did used to say, oh, if you come into chat late, like you can just say it anytime, but it's just one of those things where I could very easily miss it. And so it's just easier to have like, designated team assigning periods of time, or like windows of time where we do team assignments. Like, okay, the window is now open and stuff like that. So again, it's a newer rule, so we're not going to be bringing down the hammer on everyone or anything like that. But I just want to get you guys doing it now. Now, if we get to like November and you guys are like not doing this, then I'll get a bit cheesed off. Nothing to do with cheese. But I might get like a bit annoyed and a bit, just you might be able to like hear my sort of like in my voice. But right now it is a new rule, and I used to say the opposite. So, but it's just one of those things where having sort of, but having like a month or so of people just kind of writing strike at random times, it just kind of like adds chaos. And the best way to do these streams has been when we're doing them with like more structure. So yeah. Okay. So let's see what we've got. So hang on. Oh no, Neo! A big crack on your screen. Oh, Neo, that would be like my worst nightmare. If I like broke my Switch and it had a crack on it, I actually would like probably have like some kind of anxiety attack and or cry or something like that. Just because like I'm on strike and I'm like not working right now and stuff as well. I mean, maybe if I like maybe if I was like in a position to be able to immediately replace my Switch, it wouldn't be as bad. But even so, I would like worry so badly about like my save files and stuff like that. So yeah. But okay. Okay. So we don't want the charger bug, I would say. It's not going to be very useful against Swampert, nor is it going to be good against Mudsdale. Unless you're Kevin and you're like switching, but the only problem is Togetic maybe could have been a good choice to have for like we need to decide on like what the final team is going to be, right? Like I will stay because I have body press. Now, who do we want to get rid of out of Dusclops and Octillery? We're going to have to get rid of Charger Bug, but who are we going to get rid of out of Dusclops and do we want to keep the Octillery just because of that like Skittersmack Scald combo? Or is Kieran gonna switch here, and then maybe that might be the solution to all our problems? Or it could just make things 10,000 times worse. That's the fun of Dynamax Adventures. Kieran's gonna go for it. Kieran's gonna go for it. I can smell a Kieran switch from a million miles off. That's actually not bad, in all honesty. I can't remember if it has... I think we probably still... I think Octillery still could be a better choice, though. But in all fairness, Skarmory's not bad. Does it have, like, Screech or Metal Sound? If Skarmory has Screech or Metal Sound, we'll get rid of Octillery for the Mudsdale. But if we don't, then that could be a thing as well. Okay. Actually, yeah, I'm going to check the Skarmory's moves very quickly. No, okay, so we are going to want to switch to Skarmory. But that's okay. That's not too bad. Okay, oh gosh. How do I want to do this? I guess I'm just going to go with Flash Cannon and hope this works out. So let's see. So Silent Storm high, and Colin high, and Kayla high, and Cramorant high. Just making sure I definitely said hi to people, and then I think... Sorry, my chat actually didn't scroll down. Oh yeah, Colin, you can't... Yeah, no, only mods can summon Nightbot. Sorry, Nightbot's a bit shy, so he only responds to like me and the mods. But yeah. Okay. The car was a steal. Wink. Okay. No, that's fair enough, Kevin, in all honesty. For like the switching. I think as long as you switch for Swampert here, this will be fine. Yeah. But basically, for the... Like, I'll just say this very quickly again. So basically, when I ask people to say, please put strike in the comments, that's when you write strike in the comments, okay? So don't do it in, like, the middle of a Dynamax adventure. Like, we're in the middle of a Dynamax adventure right now. I'm not asking anyone to post strike in the comments. But, like, at the end of this round, I might, you know, I think at the end of this round, I will be asking. So that's when we'll ask people who's around and stuff like that. So that's the TLDR of it. Kevin, that's very funny. Okay. So. Okay, we're lowering the special attack. That's quite nifty. Quick before the hyena come. But yeah, and then I think we'll probably want to switch back to water moves now, just because of that rain is up and Octillery's like our hardest hitter here. Oh gosh. Swampert's so bulky. Oh no, it's using amnesia. No. Okay. So, oh gosh, okay. Right, Flash Cannon. Oh gosh, please, special defense down, special defense down. No. Okay. If we had some kind of terrain up, I would switch to Steel Roller, but I don't want to use my I don't really want to use my body presses, but I think I am going to have to. I think because of these stat resets, I'm going to have to switch. Okay. Right, X-Scissor, that's pretty nice. And oh my gosh, Swampert, what is up with you? Oh my gosh. Okay, and then Scald, come on, burn it, 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 yes! Scald! That's why we love Scald. That's why in, like, Gen 9, they, like, removed Scald from, like, every water Pokemon, because, like, it's too busted, man. Okay. Yeah, I think Swampert's used Amnesia so much, it's forgotten how to use any other moves. Okay, X-Scissor, quick before the hyena come. Okay, oh gosh, it's resetting stats. Yo. Oh wait, no, that means I just lost my Iron Defense. Oh, for the love of Nelly. Oh, for the double love of Nelly. Oh, for the triple love of Nelly. Oh, gosh. Copperaja, no, buddy. Daniel, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Brilliant to see you. How you doing? Do you want to know what's really funny, Daniel? I was literally gonna message you like in a few hours, with a thing, or tomorrow. No, I was gonna message you like tomorrow, but that's really funny. I was gonna message you tomorrow about a thing, and then and like now you're here anyway. But hi, welcome. We're facing off with this Swampert. Daniel has used Amnesia like 3 times, but we've got a load of like special attackers. Oh, well, at least our evasiveness is up. That's pretty useful. And we got a Charger Bug on our side. Okay, there's an X-Scissor. Oh my gosh, this thing's so bulky. We got a crit. That's cool. Okay, Max Geyser. Yes! Charger Bug dodged. Okay, Scald. Can we get another burn? Please, 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 please. Okay, Dig. Quick before the hyena come. Okay, right, I'm back. I'm back. Come on, Copperaja. You can do it, buddy. Is that only our first life lost? I think that's only our first life, right? Right, let's just attack this thing with everything we got. Yes, I should. By the way, so Daniel, like Evernight Studio, just for those who don't know in chat, Daniel's the one who did the really awesome video about the strike that I mentioned like a few days ago, or however long ago that was. I have no concept of time anymore. But yeah, so Daniel, thank you for that video. Now that I can say it with my voice, thank you for that video. It was really good. And just thank you because, again, like, from, like, I sort of said this to chat last week when I brought it up, but I kind of said, like, you know, I'm, like, in my own little bubble, so there's a lot of, like, support for the strike and in info and stuff, like, inside the bubble. But from the actual, like, gaming side of things, like say like gaming YouTube channels and stuff, like I don't pretend that I follow a whole load of like gaming YouTube channels, but even so, the ones I do follow and stuff, you know, like I haven't seen stuff about the strike from them, so it was just very nice to have like, you know, a kind of very pro voice actor video from like a gaming channel and not just like a voice actor, you know, so thank you. Okay, so we want to do Mudsdale, and then there is a scientist who's a scammer. We want to stay away from her. But yeah. And then if... yeah, exactly. And it's one of those things, Daniel. I think I sort of said this to you anyway, but I'll, you know, and I think I said it to chat as well, so forgive me if I'm now, like, repeating myself to both of you. But, like, it's just one of those things where... in my head, I kind of feel like generally like, you know, like, oh, we're kind of at a point with AI where a lot of people, I don't know, are kind of fed up with it or aren't really impressed with it or think it's kind of crummy or scummy or whatever. And though that is true, there are still so many people who do like it or who just don't really care about like people kind of like losing their livelihoods or their ability to make money because of cheap, tacky things that kind of steal or exploit people's stuff or whatever. And, you know, it's just... I don't know. You kind of like those tweets you put out, like the ones that kind of prompted you to make the video. You know, it is kind of disheartening when you see a load of people in like the replies to something just be like so dismissive and kind of uncaring and unsympathetic and also kind of stupid and ignorant as well. Sorry to say it, but like, you know. But yeah, it is just annoying when you know, I have sometimes scrolled through comment sections where people are like, this is fine, and it's like, no, it's not, you know, and yeah. Right, Dig, quick before the hyena come. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, Kevin absolutely needs to switch after this. Okay, so I'm going to just keep flash cannoning, because it's a Mudsdale, it's got good defense. But hang on, let me just check. I didn't miss any chat because I got caught up talking about voice actor stuff and I get passionate about it. Okay, there we go. Okay, Water Pledge, nice. And then Scald, nice. Can we get a burn? It would be really good if we could get a burn. Yes! All right. Nice. Okay, and then Flash Cannon. Can we get special defense down? That'd be very good. Okay, nope. Superpower. Hang in the swamp, oh buddy, oh pal. Okay. But No, well, thank you. Well, thank you, Daniel, because we really like voice actors. Like, we really do appreciate that. Okay, I am going to because no one Dynamax. That was weird. I am going to max Steel Spike, and this will get our defense up at least, and then that will do something. Wait, Tenchi got disconnected? No, what? Oh crud! Did anyone else get disconnected? We'll have to check in a sec. Okay, well, we're gonna have to be very careful about the Dialga. If we have like a computer player, they could just randomly switch Tenchi's Pokemon and oh no, but Kevin's gonna switch anyway. So as long as Kevin doesn't disconnect, then it'll be fine. We'll still have the Octillery. Okay. Right, there we go. Oh my god, we're facing so many bulky Pokemon today. Oh my gosh. Really dragging it out. Okay, but no, well done, everyone. We want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. And yeah. I'm sorry, Kevin, I didn't mean to jinx you. Although you did get a shiny jinx, so maybe I do need to jinx you. Okay, but there we go. Okay. So, right, but anyway, we finally did it. We finally got to Dialga. Okay, so yeah, Kevin is going to switch. Oh, at least we got Nia. Nia's good. We like Nia. Okay, Kevin switching, good. And then Kieran, just keep the Swampert, because that'll be a very good Pokemon. So yeah, if Nia can get some burns or Skitter Smacks in, that'll be like, oh no, Nia could switch with the Scientist. Oh, there's a Scientist. No, she's a scammer. Stay away. Stay away from the scammer. Stay away from the scammer. Okay. Oh my gosh. Nia! Indeed. Okay. So, okay, hang on a sec. Well, at least we got Nia. Like, that's... if we're not going to have Tenchi, at least we have Nia. Okay. So... So, with the Mudsdale, I would definitely use, like, Sand Tomb and Rock Smash. I wouldn't just go right into Superpowers. Unless you can Dynamax, of course. Whoever can Dynamax, Dynamax. But, okay. I am gonna, like, Iron Defense here. Just because that will help my body presses. Tenchi, you're beating it with the computers. Okay, nice. Okay, good. Well, let me know if you get any shinies. Like, again, let me know if you, like, win faster. Like, guys, we gotta win faster than Tenchi does. Okay. Right. You're catching it. What? No, you're joking. You gotta be joking. Please tell me you're joking. You put the laughy face, but it could be a, like, no, this is real. It's just also hilarious. Okay. So, Scald. Nice. Bada bing, bada boom. Come on, burn, 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 burn. No. Okay, I'm Iron Defensing. Okay, see you in a bit, Kayla. Okay, Rock Smash. Nice. I'd definitely get a Sand Tomb off just because that has, like, the chip damage every turn. Okay, do I want to use another one of these? I'm going to use one more. I know it's a bit greedy, but, like, Dialga just has such good defenses, and Copperaja actually doesn't have very good defense, I realized. Like, I thought it was going to be one of those defensive behemoths, but, no, Rock Smash is only 50%. Defense lowering, so that's why it's like a good idea to do like Sand Tomb first, because that's like a more guaranteed thing, and then you can just like spam Rock Smash until like a superpower is relevant. But okay, so here's a Max Quake. Nice. Okay. If this thing resets our stats, and I've wasted 2 turns doing Iron Defense, it's just because I didn't know that, like, Swampert was going to be so good. Okay, she's going for the burn. Come on, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. Ow, Nia, no. Okay. Right, Copperage's defense. Okay, there's the Rock Smash. Hopefully this one gets defense down. Yes! All right. So if I can get, like, one Body Slam off here, it will be really good. Provided it doesn't reset everything. Oh, for the love of... Are you kidding me? Oh, it did it early. Ah. Sorry, I should have only done one, but the thing is that Copperaja doesn't actually have as good a defenses as you think, so it's like, and Dialga can often boost its own defenses, so I was like, if I boost my defense and it boosts its defense, I'm not going to do a whole load of damage here, and of course, yeah, I went for Kevin. Okay, at least we got special defense up, so that's something. Right, Nia, get the burn, get the burn, get the burn, get the burn. Okay, it is getting desperate, it is going to start using generative AI attacks. Right, body press. See, look how little that did, right? So that's why you need to have, like, at least one, like, iron defense, because it just does not do much damage. I'll have to keep using body press now, but, okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, is this cheer feeble or great? It's great! Okay, Reflect's actually really good, because we've got those, like, special defense boosts. And that was a crit as well, so... And then Iron Tail missed. Nice. Okay, here's Earth Power. Oh, so close. If we get, like, a burn... Oh, no, it's going for Flash Cannon. Special defense drop. Okay, Body Press. This might be enough. Yes! All right. Oh, my gosh. Why were these all so bulky? Bulky is boring. Okay. So, chat. Stars and sparkles in the chat. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in chat. And then we'll catch this thing. We will do our patented double shiny check, and then we'll assign teams 2 and 3. Okay? So, well done, Team 1. That was fun. Very nicely done. And Tenchi, I'm sorry you got disconnected. If we can add you in to a team later on, we will try and do that. Okay. So, okay. Oh, and if you haven't already, we did just beat a boss. So please, if you haven't done so already, click like on the video, the thumbs up button, tap it, click it, like it, all that stuff. It just helps out tremendously. Because again, I'm largely unemployed and I need this channel right now to just grow as much as possible. Thank you for your continued amazing support. And let me know about the shinies. Okay, so Chargerbug is not shiny. Swampert, is it purple? No, it's not shiny. Mudsdale is not shiny. But will we get the Minty Boy himself, Dialga? Hey there, Minty Boy. No! Ah, the humanity. Okay, Chargerbug, Swampert, Mudsdale. Feels like a while. Oh, hang on. And I gotta check the Minty Boy. Sorry, I didn't check. Hang on. So no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. I'm gonna go for the real hero of this Dynamax adventure, Chargerbug. There we go. Okay. So, let's get the teams up. Okay, so this is what I'm going to ask people, so get ready on your keyboard if you haven't played already. So, here's what I'm going to do. So, for Team 2, Lunala, we've got Onlera and Kiba, so we have one slot open. And then for Team 3, we have Neo for Tornadus. So, here's what I'm going to ask. If you have already played, please don't post anything in chat. Yeah, and if you're already assigned to a team, or if you played in Team 1, please don't say anything. This does include Tenchi. Sorry, Tenchi. But basically, if you have not played at all today, so far, what you're going to do is you're going to write strike in big capital letters. You're going to put strike 0, and then you're going to say, I can do Lunala or Tornadus, or both, sort of thing. Like, whatever you can do, but you're going to let me know what you can do out of Lunala and Tornadus, okay? So, like, strike 0, I can do Lunala, or strike, I can do Tornadus, or strike 0, I can do both, okay? So, strike 0, and then the Pokemon, ready, set, bow. Questions have a question mark at the end of them. Okay, so, and Kramin has just put the examples, because I did actually ironically mess up my examples, but you get the point. Okay, so, Cheese is here. So we'll add Cheese. to the spreadsheet. And Silent Storm is here. So we'll add Silent Storm. And then... and hi, Kramen. Oh yeah, sorry. Kiba, you didn't need to, but don't worry, because you're already assigned for Team 2. But, so don't worry, you're good. I've already got you in Team 2, but hang on. So let me just check. So we've got Silent Storm and Cheese, and then... so we've got Silent Storm and Cheese. They're the only two people who, after I said ready, set, bow, wrote strike in chat. Is there not anyone else who's in chat who wants to play but did not write strike and then a number and then say both after I do ready, set, bow? Wink, 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 wink. There is, I think there might be someone who didn't post in chat, unless I'm missing it, of course. But otherwise, I'm just gonna assign these two people. Okay, so team 2. I am gonna put Cheese. In which case, if there is no one else, I'm gonna put Cheese, and then I'm gonna put Silent Storm. So there we go. So if I did miss anyone, but the only two people I can see after I said ready, set, bow were Silent Storm and Cheese, because Kiba was already in there. So, hang on, I'm just going to scroll chat down, and there we go. So yeah. So basically, Team 2, Lunala, we're going to have Onlera, Kiba, and Cheese, and then Team 3, we've got Neo and Silent Storm, okay? And then we'll decide Team 3 and 4 later as well. Okay, we're going to save the Dialga ticket. Sorry, we're getting through all the boring stuff. Okay, so in the top right-hand corner, we've got the internet. Please make sure, Team 2, you are connected to the internet. This is Onlera, Kiba, and Cheese. And then we're going to talk to the lady. We're going to say we want to do a Dynamax adventure. You guys are going to select anything is fine, because anything goes. But I'm going to select not Solgaleo, but Lunala. We're going to save our game. And then when we're on the screen, we're going to go... what are we going to do? We're going to go 10, 15, 16, 43. Okay? So 10, 15, 16, 43, and there we go. So we got on Lara, and then we just need Kiba and Cheese. Yeah, that very heavy elbow nudging was a hint for you to say it then. You've missed the window has shut again. Okay, so let's see. Cheese on Laramie. Okay, so Lunala is very, very weak to dark and ghost type Pokemon. So those are the types we want to look for. Defensively, normal types are great, and also anything that resists fairy, such as poison types, which is kind of ironic, and steel types. So, okay, ready, set, and let's do this thing. Oh, sorry, I thought I needed to press the button another time. Okay, right, oh, ghost types, huzzah! I'm gonna go with Dusclops then. There we go. Oranguru is a normal type, if that's any consolation. Because normal is, like, having the immunity to ghost is better than the resistance to fairy. I'll just say that. But like, Hawlucha has, like, the dark move, so that's good as well. Okay. Right. Okay. Palisand is to the right, so we want that. Oh, and then there's a Rotom, so that's really good. And then, like, Diglett I think that's just a regular Diglett. Does regular Diglett have Sucker Punch? I'm not sure if it does. I'm gonna have to look this up. Like the Alolan one has Sucker Punch, but I can't remember if a Cantonian Diglett has it. Let's just check this very quickly. Sorry, I haven't actually like talked to you guys about anything today. Normally I have like some topic of discussion, and I don't today. But yeah, I uploaded more videos, and then I'm going to be doing the ones I'm going to be doing tomorrow are going to be really fun. But then I'm out of videos. Okay, so Cantonian Diglett does not have a dark move. It has Mud Slap, Rock Slide, High Horsepower. I thought it had two ground moves, but I couldn't think like what they were. So yeah. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Hang on a minute. What Dusclops' stats? I'm just gonna check this very quickly. 116.97. Okay, that's actually more similar than I thought. Okay. Dynamax, Hex. There we go. Okay. No, Colin. Right, okay, hang on. Right, I'm going to explain this. This is maybe like the third time I've explained this today, but I'll do it for good measure, because again, it's still kind of new. But basically, right? So basically, the time when people say, like, strike and I can do in the chat, right? The time when people do that is going to be when I, on the stream, ask people to say it, okay? So, like, if you join a stream in, like, the middle of a stream and you see we're just doing a battle like this, like, right now, I'm not asking people, like, okay, who's around, type strike in the chat. Like, we're not doing that. We're doing a Dynamax adventure now. So, basically, the time to write in chat that, like, you can do a Dynamax adventure is when I ask people who is around to do a Dynamax adventure and say it in chat, okay? So that's like what you do. You basically wait for me to ask who would like to play a Dynamax adventure, write strike in the chat, and that's when you write strike in chat, okay? So that's like the time to do it. So basically the answer to when do you write strike is when I ask you to. Not earlier, not before then, not late, not early, but like when I ask, okay? Because basically the idea is, the whole reason of like strike I can do is me and the mods can see it nice and easily in chat. Like if we're looking out for it, that's the best time for us to be able to add people to the spreadsheet and stuff like that. And particularly if I ever don't have the mods here, the easiest time for me to see chat is like between rounds and when I'm asking people, right, type in chat. Like if I ask people in chat to tell me something and then I look at chat to see what they wrote, that's the best time. So when I ask people to say strike, that's when people need to write strike, because that's when I'm looking in chat for people saying strike, okay? So there we go. Okay, so let's see. Because basically that's what we're trying to, that's what this new sort of system and structure is about. It's making sure that people don't do it early or that people don't do it late, but that people do it at the perfect time. And so the perfect time for when to say strike is when I ask people to, say strike, okay? So, because that's when we're paying attention, that's when we're looking out, that's when we have the spreadsheet open, that's when we're like looking out for people to say it. But that's the thing, if people say it just randomly in the middle of like a stream, we're not likely to see that. So that's why it's like, okay, we're looking at chat now, you guys post it in chat, like that's when we do it, okay? So anyway, let's talk about, yeah, let's also not talk about the leaks too much or anything. I think I actually do have it in chat about, like, you know, but I kind of have a, like, we don't talk about leaks kind of policy. Oh, on Lara, that's an interesting question. So, it's a mixture of... So it's actually a mixture of, like, the two things you said. So on Lara, in answer to your question, It's a mixture of the two things you've said and a third component. Number one, I don't want to just boss people around or people thinking that I'm bossing them around. I throw out my ideas out there because as the person hosting the stream and with that sort of like 10-second advantage of, so we want to do the Rotom here, okay? And then maybe we want to switch the, like the Clang for it or something like that. Does that sound like a plan? Like on Lara, let me know. And chat, let me know if you have thoughts. But no, so number one, I don't want people to think I'm just bossy or telling people what to do. I am merely like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes there are like, we need to do this because it's kind of the as close to objectively correct thing to do. But like, so I do think my ideas are generally good ones. Some of them I know are less good than others, or like maybe we could do this. I don't know. I feel like I'm quite transparent and clear with that. Like when I don't think an idea, I'm not sure if an idea is good or whether an idea is like, we definitely need to do this. But number one, I want people to know that, like, you know, I'm not like being bossy. You don't have to do what I do or what I tell you to. I am just kind of giving you suggestions based on my, you know, what, like over 2 decades of playing Pokemon or whatever. You know, so, and just the fact that I've played this mode a lot, and things like that. So, you know, there's like number one, I say it for those reasons, just to kind of, because I am in like sort of, because I am the one streaming, I have that 10-second advantage. So it kind of makes sense for me to be like, quote unquote, kind of like team leader, right? But that doesn't mean like I'm team dictator. I'm just kind of the one who's kind of like, you know, kind of steering the ship's not the right metaphor, but just kind of the one, like the coordinator. It kind of makes sense for me to be the coordinator. That's the way to put it. So like I'm like sort of, you know, the coordinator. But I then ask about ideas. So one, for that reason, just to, like, I'm just the coordinator kind of thing. So I do want to hear ideas from, like, if anyone has ideas from chat, like if I'm saying anything that's like wrong, like, no, Bo, don't use a grass move against a Azumarill because it has Sap Sipper. Like, you know, you can let me know those things. If I'm saying something different, I mean, you guys know that I know that by now, but like, but you know, but so number one, I don't want to be too bossy. Number two, and then sort of number 2 and 3, I do ask for, like, I do sort of single you out on Lara a lot when I play with you, because you have pitched ideas, and you have kind of said things, and you have corrected me when I've made mistakes, and you do have good little strategies and ideas and stuff. So I do value your opinion a lot, and so, like, you've been, you know, you have been, like, to... No offense, like, this isn't me, like, picking on anyone or anything, but, like, say, Cheese and Kayla, comparatively, tend to ask me more, like, should I switch this for that? Whereas, you know, they sort of kind of rely on me being more, like, team leader kind of thing. So, like, I would switch Clang for Rotom, Cheese. Like... Again, people are free to do what they want, but some people have more of a, you know, no, I want your advice. And some people are kind of like, you know, some people kind of like want to be led a bit more. And some people kind of, you know, some people are a bit more like even or want to play a bit more evenly or whatever. I don't know which of these we want to do here. I'll tell you this. I'm kind of inclined more to go for the Altaria, just because I don't mind which way we go, but the Dug Trio is frail, but it's going to be very powerful against a lot of our Pokemon here. That's why I picked it. No, sorry, Cheese, I wasn't talking quick enough. So, okay, Tenchi, thank you so much for joining. But yeah, so, sorry, yeah, because that's why... you know, when I get caught up talking, I then miss if people ask me questions. So, no, on Lara. No, you're not bossy at all. Again, you, like, ask. You sort of say, you say things like, I think we should, like, I think we would be best to do this, or I think we should blah, 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 that. And so that, sorry, saying blah, blah, blah makes it sound like you're bossy. You're not bossy. But no, so basically, because you have, like, given your own ideas, again, some people are a bit more like, I don't feel like I'm good enough at Pokemon to make this decision, or they know and understand that I'm, like, more experienced than them, so they kind of ask. Whereas you obviously are experienced, you do Dynamax Adventures yourself, like off-screen and off-stream, so you know, that's kind of why I ask you, because I do recognize you're someone who will kind of, like, have those more certain ideas and be a bit more confident in your ideas and stuff like that. And again, like, if I, like, have some kind of blind spot or something I'm missing, you know, I like asking. Again, I want to make sure I'm not, like, making dumb decisions myself. You know, like, when I pick the Altaria right now, that wasn't me saying, like, oh, guys, I think we should absolutely pick Altaria. I was just like, if this Dugtrio uses, like, high horsepower on, like, Clang, that's going to be, like, a life lost. And, you know, Altaria is, like, a bit less offensively based and stuff like that. But luckily it keeps using Substitute, so I would definitely just attack it. I wouldn't worry about Instruct. I would just, like, attack it with, like, Psychic or whatever. Okay, there we go. But that's why, so yeah, so I also just try and recognize, like, where people are at, whether they kind of want me to kind of be their team leader, or whether they're a bit more, you know, sort of whether they do want a sort of more senior role in the team kind of thing. So no, I don't. But anyway, I say all this to think, I don't think you're bossy at all. I don't mind your suggestions at all. I ask you those questions because you have good ideas, like, both that you have put forward ideas and that I like your ideas, and just kind of because, like, if I am being a ding dong, I'll kind of know that either you're being a ding-dong with me, or that you'll catch my being a ding-dong, and you'll be like, no, Bo, you're being a ding-dong. Like, you won't put it that way, you'll be kinder than that, but like, it's like, no, like, you might remind me about a move that I forgot, like, oh, wait, yeah, that Pokemon has that move, no, we don't want to fight that, you know. And the other thing as well is, you know, you do also look out for, like, who has berries and stuff like that, and sometimes I kind of, like, might not see those things. You'll be like, oh, I looked at the top row and I saw this, you know. So yeah, we don't want this Dugtrio, but yeah. So, Angel, hi. Orchid Angel, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, let's see. Well, thank you, Kayla. Sorry, I'm just reading Kayla's thing. And then Neo. But yeah, so I try and, again, because we do have, like, the 10-second delay, it's kind of one of those things where I can't really always ask for, like, all of your opinions. Like, what does every single, it can't be an exact precise democracy, so that's why I do kind of take, like, some seniority, but again, I feel like it does come from a place of, well, I do have experience though. So yeah, I would say as long as you're not Clang or Oranguru. So basically, Dusclops and Sandygast can Dynamax. Okay, good. I am going to Shadow Sneak just to get rid of Lunala's ability, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so let's see. Oh! Oh, Jelly Ducky, hi, you're eating tacos right now. Let me know how your ear is doing as well. But hi, Bo, you're eating tacos right now. Your sister and brothers are at the table too. Well, hi to your brothers and sister. What kind of tacos are you having? I'm interested. What kind of fillings do you have for your tacos? Okay. And then Neo, Bo's chat is now called Ding Dongs. No, you guys are not the Ding Dongs. I only call myself a Ding Dong, and it's because I have a healthy enough self-esteem where I know that I can call myself that one name because it's not going to bruise my ego or chip away at my ego or anything like that. Generally, and you can read this in my book, buy my book if you haven't, but, like, generally, I do not recommend calling yourself names. However, I have a personal agreement and understanding with myself that if I call myself a ding-dong, it's such a stupidly amusing name that I just find it funny and it doesn't chip away at my own self-esteem. So you guys are not the ding dongs. I will not call you guys ding dongs. I am the ding dong. Sorry, it's not quite the Walter White, like, I am the one who knocks. I am the ding dong. I am the one who... No, that doesn't work. But you get the point. So it's such like it's such a silly sounding insult that I can say that about myself, and like it's not gonna secretly chip away at my sense of self-esteem or anything like that. I'm not gonna like walk away from the stream being depressed, like, oh, I suck, because I like beat myself up by like, if I call myself a ding dong, it's not really beating myself up. I try not to do it as an example to you guys because I don't want you guys to walk away thinking it's okay to call yourself names, to like be like, oh, I'm so stupid. Like, please don't do that. Never call yourself stupid. We do stupid things. You can say that a thing you did is stupid, but you can't say that you are stupid. You can say that, you know, something you did was bad, but you can't say that you are bad or that you are a bad person. I know it's a small difference, but the impact of it is big, though. Like, these small differences have a big difference in impact. And so, yeah. So, like, you can label the behavior, you can label your behavior. Oh, that thing I did was stupid. That thing I did was bad. That thing I did was dumb. That thing I did was lousy. That thing I did was boring. But that doesn't mean you are bad, or you are boring, or you are stupid, or you are weak, or you are anything, okay? So, Kevin, Bo, you can never hurt my feelings. The Pokemon in this mode, on the other hand, especially those bulky boys, oh my gosh. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, well done, everyone. But yeah. Negative self-talk is one of those things. It's easy to discourage others, but harder for yourself harder to keep yourself from doing. Totally agreed on, Lara. And that's kind of why I don't really like to do it too much, and I do kind of want to rein in calling myself a ding-dong, because it's not a good precedent. I know myself that it's just a joke, but you guys might kind of take it and subconsciously, you know, take my behavior as an example, and I don't want you to do that. So... okay, so Palisand is not shiny. Rotom is not shiny. Dugtrio is not shiny. But will we get the Blood Moon Lunala? No! It's a no. It's a no from me, dog. Okay, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. I'm gonna get Rotom, because why not? Your sister said you didn't like rice. You're literally eating it right now. Ah, sisters. What are you gonna do about them? Okay. So, but yeah, get my book if you haven't. Like, if you loved little monologues like that, get my book. It's inexpensive and it's small and it's easy to like read again and again and again. That's kind of the point of it. If you think that I'm a very waffly person, the book is the antithesis of waffling. It is very concise and to the point. I promise you. Like, if that, and that was the whole point of it. I was like, I have to remove all of my waffliness and be as concise and to the point as possible. The chapters are only like 1 or 2 pages long each. There's one chapter that's 3 pages long, but like the rest of it is only like 1 or 2 pages per chapter. That's what I mean when I say it's concise. So, so there we go. Right. So no shinies. Dang it. Xander, you who grew up with 2 sisters and is also a middle child. I was going to say, Xander, I don't know if you've said that before, so maybe I like kind of took that in and remembered it. There is something about you, and I feel like between our chats and stuff like that, where I could sort of... You have given me like middle child vibes. So you can always come to me as a fellow middle child and talk about our middle childness together or whatever. Okay, save the ticket. Yes, thank you, Kayla. Oh my gosh. So there we go. Okay. Right. So, team number 3. 3 pages, a disaster. 1 star out of 5. Like, both fell off. Like, 3 pages. What? Okay. Hang on. I'm just going to... Okay. Just need to check I'm not getting, like, audition emails or emails asking about scheduling for sessions. You always got to check for that stuff. Okay. So... We're going to do Team 3 and Team 4, okay? So, hold on, Kayla. Oh, hang on. Okay, so basically, this is for. Oh, sorry, I know I've said this like 3 times today already, but I will just say it because Kayla might have missed it. So, because I'm not sure how much Kayla's been here. So, Kayla, we've got like a new, sort of structure, for like how we do. Like the whole like strike. I can do. We've got like a new thing with that. Number one. So basically, it's like, we're going to do it when I ask about it, okay? So only write, like, strike in the chat when I ask people to, like, write strike in chat, okay? So, like, at the beginning of the stream, or if I'm asking after a raid and stuff like that. If people do it early, I'm more likely to miss it. So that's just a thing. Because already, like, the messages are getting pushed past, and it's like, I haven't asked anyone, like, who's available yet. So if you've said, like, I'm available, like, I'm going to miss your message. And stuff like that. But so number one, just, like, so we basically got like a hold horses until I ask, and I, like, I might do ready, set, bow and stuff like that, but just hold on for stuff like that. And then, like, do it in the format as well, okay? But anyway, Bark. So we'll try and arrange our final 2 Dynamax Adventures. We've got Neo and Silent Storm for Tornadus, so they don't need to write in chat, but if they do, it's fine. But here's what we're gonna do, okay? We need to figure out a wild card. I don't know who we're gonna do for the wild card. Oh, but Tenchi left, and Kevin's maybe about to leave. So basically, if you are here and you are around for the next 2 Dynamax Adventures, we're going to do Tornadus, and we're going to do a wild card. I don't know who the wild card is. Maybe like Lugia. But for right now, let's just say, like, Tornadus and wild card. So let me know, out of Tornadus or a wild card, what you can do. And then we'll figure this out in a second. And you're going to write strike, the number of times you've played, so like strike 0 or strike 1, and then you're going to say, I can do Tornadus, or I can do Wildcard, or I can do Tornadus and Wildcard. So let me know in chat, okay? You got to wait for me to say it. Guys. And I am going to do this, so ready, set, bow. So you have to write it now. If you don't write it now, I'm ignoring it, okay? I'm not going to scroll back through chat and check for people who didn't follow the rule, okay? So you have to do it now, okay? Okay. So, right. Although I should have written something in chat, and you have to do it in the format, okay? You have to do it in the format and let me know. Like, because I can't read your minds. I'm not always going to be able to remember what you have in your Pokedex and what you don't have. So, okay. So, Neo's a Tornadus. Okay, Kevin, thank you so much. Bye-bye. And I will go with this, okay? So, Shibertooth, anything... Okay, so Shibertooth is here. Oh, hang on. Whoa, hang on. There was a strike 0. Oh, Kayla. Oh, so let's get, like, okay, so hang on. Let's get, like... Oh, hang on. I need to actually add people to the spreadsheet. So we'll add Kayla here. We'll add Shibertooth here. And then... Oh, hang on. So what else we got? So we've got... Kayla... Shibertooth. Right, hang on. I'm gonna put... Hang on. Right. Colin, I'm putting these in chat for you, okay? These are like the examples kind of thing. Again, it's strike, the number of times you've played, and then you say what ones you can do, okay? So those are the 2 examples, okay? Like, and like, pretty much everyone else has got this correct. Hang on, let me just see if I can... I'll call out anyone who, like, didn't do it. If there's anyone else who didn't do it correctly, but I think everyone else did it correctly. So... no, like, everyone else did do it correctly. So, you need to follow the format of everyone else. So, okay. Right, okay, Kieran... Okay, so hang on. Oh gosh, we're gonna have more people, and we are only gonna be able to do 2 more today, I think. So I might have to like not have some people. But let's see what we've got. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna put Kayla here. We're gonna have Shibertooth here, and then I'm gonna need like 2 other people, I think. So yeah, exactly. So like Neo put, strike 0, I can do Tornadus. That's perfect. So Colin, I'm gonna give you a pass here because this is a bit agonizing. So I'm gonna add you, but because you are a frequent, viewer and stuff like that, I'm just trying to get this new rule into everyone's minds so that like, in a few weeks, like, we're all going to do this and it's all going to be nice and smooth, okay? Because the reason we're doing this is to make sure we don't have things slow down or people don't get missed or whatever. So yeah. So, okay, let's see. So, Team 3. So, I think we're going to have a gap in Team 4. We'll figure out Team 4 in a bit, okay? So okay. So we'll figure out what we're going to do with Team 4 in a bit. So I will ask in like 20 minutes, like who's around or whatever. I know we just went through a whole ordeal now. I just, no, it's okay, Kayla. I don't, you might have missed when I said about it before. So, but it's just one of those things where we're trying to like get this system kind of, into everyone's heads so that they know, like, wait for me to ask who's around, and then when you're around, write in the format so that I can be, so that basically, because we want clear communication is the thing. So we want to be able to make sure that people are telling me when they're available, when I'm, like, looking out for who's available, and that when they are telling me, they're telling me, like, that they are available, how many times they've played, and what it is they need. Because one thing as well is that, we were kind of having things where people would say, like, I already have so-and-so, and then you have to kind of, reverse, kind of think, like, okay, that means that they can do this, that, and the other. So we're just trying to get this into everyone's heads, just as, like, a very automatic thing, like, strike number, I can do, whatever kind of thing. So we're just trying to get this into everyone's head now. So that, and again, we're kind of like, again, we're going to be forgiving and stuff. We understand things like, not everyone's first language is going to be, English and stuff like that and all that kind of stuff. So the thing is here's the thing though, like 90% of this is over 90% of this is what we were already doing. It's basically just, I was noticing, oh, hold on. We're kind of like, we've got the format down, and we're basically asking this, like, we're basically like kind of doing this between rounds kind of thing. Like, we're doing it at the beginning of the stream, and then we're doing it once we've like played all the initial rounds that people signed up for. So it's just making that a sort of format. So this isn't really anything new. This is kind of what we've been doing for the past few weeks anyway. But what I'm doing now is I'm making sure, like, everyone does this. Because this is what we're kind of already doing, pretty much. So I want to make sure everyone does it, okay? So you can don't worry, Colin, you're going to get a pass today. You'll be in Team 4. I'm going to wait and see if anyone else comes along for Team 4. But anyway, we're going to get on, because, sorry, this is very boring today. So Team 3, Neo, Silent Storm, and Kayla. We're going to join Neo, okay? So Neo's going to put a code in chat. And then, Neo's going to put a code in chat. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk to the lady. We're going to say, you guys are going to say, anything goes. And even I am. But Neo's going to put Tornadus, okay? So we're going to do some Neoing with Neo. And there we go. So, but yeah. But see, this is why we're trying to get this rule format in. Because if people kind of like... just randomly say strike at random times, and if they're not clear with what Pokemon they can do, it slows down the stream. So, like, we're like running behind because, like, people aren't putting the codes in chat properly and stuff. So this is why we're kind of doing this, and we're gonna be a lot firmer in like a few weeks, like when we get to like November. If I'm still streaming in November, I am gonna be like firmer about this. Like if I ask you guys what Pokemon can you do, and you don't like tell me, I'm just gonna ignore you. Okay. So again, I'm giving that heads up. I began just kind of saying this at the weekend, but like me and the mods, if you write strike and or whatever, or you don't tell me what Pokemon you can do, we are just gonna ignore you. We're not gonna like slow down the stream and say, okay, so and so, you didn't put what Pokemon you can do. Can you tell me what Pokemon you can do? Like, we're just gonna ignore you, and the people who very clearly communicate like that they can play, that these are the Pokemon they can do, they're going to be the Pokemon who they're going to be the players who can do that. Okay, so this is what we've been doing for the past few weeks anyway, but like, so it's not really anything new, but I'm just letting people know that if they haven't been kind of like doing what we've been doing for several weeks anyway, that they are going to like get left behind, they are going to get ignored. Okay, because it does just slow things down when people don't just follow like the basic questions we ask. It does slow things down. So we just need Kayla. So it's 14362200. So, and yes, this is going to be Tornadus. Yeah, sorry, because again, one of the reasons why I like to host and why we only do like say one wild card out of every 4 is we don't get the silhouette of the Pokemon. So like, you guys all watching the screen can't see what Pokemon we're doing, and then whatever. So yeah, Kayla, if you're having difficulties, okay. Shibertooth, if you're around, maybe you could try jumping in if you want to do Tornadus. We got like Shibertooth and Colin could be backups here, but yeah, because here's the thing. Here's the thing as well with this rule change. Like, Kramen and Xander are not always necessarily going to be here for every stream, and I don't want to bank on them being here every stream. I don't want to think, oh, I don't need to worry about this or that because Kramen and Xander will take care of it. I don't want to like do that to them. I'm very grateful for their help when they're here, but I never want the pressure of, yeah, I'll tell you what, we're going to go back out. We're going to go back out because I don't want Kayla to miss this. So let's all just kind of like retry this again. I'm going to like disconnect and reconnect. So, because the mods already do so much, but I never want, I don't ever want to become useless without them. I want to be able to, if they're not here at some point, I want to make sure that I can still do this with you guys and that we still have a functioning way of doing these streams. And so basically, we've kind of been, we've kind of like found a nice rhythm, with the like strike, I can do this kind of thing. Like, so all, and kind of like asking between rounds. So that has been really good. And that's what, like, 90% of the time people have been doing. But like, we've still had people kind of like posting in between rounds, and it's actually kind of awkward and difficult. So yeah, so Neo, if you put a new code in, and we'll type it in, and then we'll try again. Anything goes. So, hang on. I did reconnect to the internet, right? Now I've got to check. Yeah, I reconnected. Okay. I was like, did I only disconnect there? Okay. So that's kind of the thing with the rules, that basically, yeah, this is all stuff we'd largely been doing for the past few weeks. We kind of fallen into a nice pattern of saying, wait for me to say ready, set, bow, then you write strike and then a number, and then you say what it is you can do, and then you do it, and then, and then we wait until the next time that I ask for people to post it in chat. And so, me and the mods were kind of like, oh, this is like quite a good system. We kind of want to make sure that this is kind of like the way we do things going forward. Okay, so hopefully I've just done that right. 14252200. So that's kind of why we're doing it. It just has been, and it's been really smooth. And so when people have been like not doing that, we've noticed that it's like been more awkward, or like if I didn't have Kramen and Xander here, it would like be more awkward for me to deal with that. And so we're just making sure, hey, you know the way that we've been doing things for the past few weeks? Yeah, let's like all do that. Let's make sure we all do that, and then we're good. So I don't really think it's complicated. Like, I mean, again, you know, if you look at that last time, like everyone was doing the, you know, the format right, the structure right. We have the Nightbot commands now, just in case there are new people who don't know. So, okay. So anyway, let's see. Yeah, I was gonna say, Kayla, are you just? Does it just say communicating now? Because like Sabertooth, if it gets down to 1 minute 30, I would say Sabertooth, try and connect and let me know what happens. Do you connect with Kayla or will you connect with us? Hang on, what are we at? 12.6? 12.6. Okay. To the power. Okay, so on Lara, you're now at like 4.6%. Which is, yeah, that's... Okay, so maybe like... Okay, so here's the thing. Both of you quit, and then Sabertooth... Both of you press quit, and then Sabertooth try and join. And then we'll do like the wild card with on Lara. But if you both quit, and then Sabertooth try and jump in again. Because I want to see if Sabertooth can be the fourth person. So if you both quit, and then Sabertooth join, and then Sabertooth try again. Okay. Also, we'll try and make this a rule as well, okay? If we have a team of people, and say like 3 connect and 1 is not connecting, what we'll do is we'll try and be like, okay, player number 5, try and join. If players 4 and 5 connect with each other, both quit and then have player 5 try and join in. I think that'll be a good rule to have generally. Yes! Okay, we made it. Because maybe... Okay, so that's going to be what we just... Oh, wait, no. No, we had it! No! Okay, so we're going to do it with Sabertooth as our fourth, okay? Okay, so we're going to do this again. Neo put in a code. Kayla, don't join this one, okay? So Kayla, don't join this one. We'll get you on the next one, okay? Because we need to do this quickly now because we are really running over today, okay? Okay. So this is going to be, and I'm going to change it on the spread. So this is going to be Neo, Silent Storm, and Sabertooth, and this is for Tornadus, okay? So let's do this nice and quick. No, we were going to go ahead anyway, Neo, because we need to hurry up. Okay? Okay. But no, we're going to do this here. Don't worry, no one's at fault there or anything. Okay. So don't worry. Sorry, I kind of was working on an assumption that time we were going to keep going, because the thing is we can't just keep quitting and trying again and stuff like that. So I was just going to say, but okay, this is our final retry for Team 3, okay? So Neo's going to host, and it's going to be Neo, Silent Storm, Sabertooth, and myself, okay? And then, yeah, and then Kayla will try and do, like, a Lugia or something like that, okay? But not yet. That'll be in, like, 20, 25 minutes from now. Okay, so for Tornadus, Neo's going to give us a code. So, again, it's the 1425 and then 0022, okay? Yeah. So 14250022, and this is, so Neo's done that code, and Silent Storm and Sabertooth are going to type in that code as well, and then we should be good, and then, yeah. Silent Storm, every time you hear the word Lugia in your head, you hear a tiny part of, like, the cries echoing in your head. That's, that's funny. I like that. Okay. So, right, we've got 3, and then we just need Sabertooth, and then hopefully this works. And if it doesn't work, Sabertooth, like, quit and try and jump back in, okay? Okay. But yeah, only Sabertooth. No one else, okay? Oh, hang on, I heard a blip. Hang on. I heard a blip, but, like, no one's joined. This is weird. No, Neo. Okay, so Neo, if we only ever have 3 people, it just means that we, like, play with 3 people. And the thing is, I would rather play with 3 people than, you know, have time being wasted, because we legit might have to stop this stream after this one. We might not even be able to do a wild card today, because we've taken up so much time. So, like, we need to, like, get going now, okay? So if we don't have anyone, if this doesn't work, we're playing with 3 people, and Sabertooth will just have to join us for the wild card. So but yeah, and quit and come back in if you haven't done that already, okay? Quit and come back if you haven't done already, but again, it's something to do. There's something about Neo, like, not Neo personally, but like Neo's game and internet, where it just doesn't like a whole load of people joining. Well, hang on, Kayla. What do you mean it's not just you with the issue? Oh no, you mean like not being able to join? No. It's like an issue to do with. Sorry, I got confused there. I was like, you're not trying to connect, are you? No, it's an issue. It's just like an issue that we've kind of had with Neo, where, I don't know, Neo's game doesn't like other people joining it. So yeah. So we're gonna just play with like 3 people here. Yeah, okay, never mind. We'll just play with like 3 people. This is fine. Okay. And then so what we'll do is, on the spreadsheet, okay, so Tornadus is weak to rock, electric, and ice. And then, but also, Pokemon with wide guard can be very good as well. And then, and yeah. Oh, Cherrim is a very good support Pokemon. So it can be helpful with, like, physical attack and stuff. So, Diggersby's great. Okay, I gotta go with Diggersby, but hopefully they go with Cherrim. Okay, they went with Swampert. Okay. Yeah, no one's at fault here. No one's at fault here, don't worry. Any exhaustion in my voice is just this frustration with this connecting issue. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, Sandslash is good. And then Togedemaru is good. So, and then there's also, like, Galvantula. So we could go with, like, all 3 of them. So I would dare almost say we might want all 3 of these. We definitely want the first 2. Let's think. Who's good against Togedemaru here? So we'll see who's better to switch for the Sandslash. Whether it's like Munchlax or... oh, no, it was the Comfey, wasn't it? Okay, so if we switch Comfey for Sandslash, I think that's a good, like, round 1 thing to do. So if we do Comfey for Sandslash, and then we'll do Munchlax for Togedemaru, I think that'll be good. And then maybe I might switch on the final one, or we might try and let the computer switch. But yeah. So yeah, don't worry. That like the internet thing is no one's fault. Again, this game just has a thing where sometimes it just doesn't want certain people to play together. The reason why, for those of you who've been here on recent streams, the reason why Neo always hosts is because, for whatever reason, like, we've always been able to get people to connect to Neo, but we've not really had luck with, like, Neo connecting to us. So that's why we just have Neo do the hosting. But it can still be a bit finicky, as you can see, because we had 4 people. But again, I would say Neo, but I will just say this. Unless I say, like, quit the lobby, don't ever quit the lobby, okay? That's like a rule for everyone. And that is one thing where I will be bossy. So, because we had that then, and then we lost it. And I know I would have made the same mistake. I could have made the same mistake too. But again, usually the thing is, I won't ever quit in like the final like 10 seconds or so. I usually quit with like, I'd say like 20 or more seconds. But yeah, but don't worry though, it's okay. It was I understand why it happened. 2468, that cheer was feeble. And then but don't worry, you guys are doing you guys are doing well. Hit the communication with a hammer. Love it, Kayla, love it. Okay, Swampert's just going to keep using Amnesia, because apparently that's all Swamperts do today. But there we go. Oh my gosh, Neo. Please don't scare me with that. Okay, right, Stomping Tantrum, quick before the hyena come. That's not the right thing, but anyway. Okay. Okay, so Neo's using Max Flare, so yeah, we'll keep Munchlax for the next one. And we'll keep Diggersby for the next one. There we go, nice. But yeah, if we switch Comfey for the thing, for the Sand Slash, if we switch Comfey for Sand Slash, this would be good. And then, and there we go. Okay. But yeah, it's weird. But yeah, but so chat, if you understand that, does that make sense in future? If we ever have a Dynamax where, say if we have a substitute player, okay? So we got 4 players and then our substitute is the 5th. Say if the 4th player is like having issues connecting, what we can do is we can have the 5th player jump in. If the 2 people connect together, then have them both quit and then have the 5th player try and jump in and join the 4. And then that could be good. Okay. So, okay, Freya's trying to switch. How dare she? How dare she? But yeah. So, but maybe that could be a thing we do. Sort of as an addition to the 59-second rule. Like, maybe... Because the thing is, we've gotten so good now at kind of IDing when we need to do the 59-second rule versus when we're having some kind of connection issue. That we kind of might be able to more quickly, like, okay, it's been a minute, player 5, jump in, you know, and we can say that. So, okay. Zaga, hi. Ooh, the Arceus hunt. You were at like 600. Were you at like 600 before? How's it going now? Okay. Sorry, chat. I have not talked about anything today, have I? Like I literally haven't talked about anything. I didn't even get to say earlier, like, please, like, register to vote if you still can. Vote early if you can. You know, do all that stuff, because the election's now, what, 3 weeks away today? 3 weeks away as of today, like in 3 weeks today. That's when the election is. It's very, very soon now. Oh, you're at 466. Ooh, nice. Okay. At least I told on Lara about the Passimian event. Okay. So, right, Max Knuckle, Kadoosh. Yeah, no, that's true as well, Neo. Like, we've gotten so good at, like, the thing is, Neoing with you has become so reliable that when that didn't work just now, that did throw us off. You are absolutely correct. So yeah. Shibotooth, your mum and you are going to vote early soon, and you're dragging your partner along as well. That's the spirit. Democracy is not a thing to be taken for granted. Like, it is something that we should really revel in and enjoy doing, because it is a privilege that not everyone gets to have. Okay, so Munchlax, yep. Okay, Munchlax is switching. Good. So I'll hold on. And then basically, we'll see like how my health goes. I honestly might be better holding on to Diggersby than having Galvantula, but we'll see what moves. So we don't want to stay away from the scientist. She's a scammer. Swampert is switching because of low health. Oh, Tyrantrum! That's actually really good. Okay. But shall we do the Galvantula just because we have a load of, like, rock and ground types and stuff, and then it gives me a good potential switch? And then... because this does have Stab Electric. So I know it is weak to Heat Wave, and it's only neutral to flying moves. Like, I actually have fewer weaknesses with the Diggersby, but yeah. Oh, hang on. Cramming, already sent your mail in ballot. Excellent. This is brilliant to hear. I am loving hearing all this. This is very good. I like Shimmertooth. Just I like the childless cat ladies thing. Okay, so because Zargar, you were like a few days off from being able to vote, right? Like if I've remembered that right, like your birthday's like right after the election. Redlocks, hi, welcome, welcome. Okay, poison jab, more poison jab. If you understand that reference, kudos. I usually say it with like more of a voice, but like the poison jab, more poison jab. If you understand that reference, kudos. Okay, body slam. Oh, dang it. I was gonna say it's like Freya. Don't you have like Smackdown or something? Okay, I'm gonna use another Max Rockfall. Oh, I guess sorry. There was someone I can't remember, who was it who was like just a bit too young. There was someone who was a bit too young in chat. They were like they were like a few days off from being able to vote. It was like they were like 4 days off or whatever. But okay. Anyway, Bark. We want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. But there we go. Oh, it was Jake. That was it. It was Jake. Right. Oh, Colin, you figured your whole family would be voting since they're dual citizen for USA and Canada, but one of them are not a dual citizen. Oh, okay, interesting. That's really cool. Okay, so it does. Oh, okay. Freya is switching. Okay, if she's switching, I'm gonna let her have the Galvantula, just because that's a pretty good. Like, it has 3 electric attacks, so maybe it might be quite good. I would have preferred her to have Tyrantrum, because I think she did have, like, Smackdown, and that would have been helpful, but I'd rather her have Galvantula than, like, me. So... okay, because I Dynamaxed, does that mean that Galvantula sort of, quote-unquote, has the Dynamax? So basically, it's gonna be... Sandslash? No, Togedemaru. Okay, so Togedemaru can do the Dynamax in a minute. So whenever Togedemaru can Dynamax, definitely Dynamax. But maybe like Nuzzle could be good here. I can't vote, unfortunately. I am an immigrant and a mere green card holder. Maybe someday I'll become a naturalized citizen, but I'm just a green card holder, so I can't vote. That's why I tell everyone to go and vote, because I can't. So I want to make sure that those of you who can, use your voices, use your power. You have the power. So I just want to make sure that, you know, you guys have this very special thing. That you guys have a privilege and a thing that you can do that I am unable to do. So, you know, please, like, I can't vote, so I kind of hope you guys do. Okay. Okay, I'm a bit nervous if this thing uses Heat Wave. But let's see how because like Sand Slash is really nicely set up now. Like it'll do a whole load of damage here, but yeah, doing my part in what ways I can. Exactly. And yeah, exactly. Everything is on the line. This really is. And here's the thing. This is the most important election ever. And like, spoilers, I hate to break it to you, the one in 4 years from now is going to be more important. And the one 4 years from that is going to be even more important than that one. It's only going to get more important as we go along. There's not going to be like less important elections. There's not going to be times where we can let our guard down. There are people constantly trying to undermine democracy. You know, people who have their own self-interests up and down the ballot. And there's never going to be a time where, you know, we don't need to use our voices. And there are always going to be people who are going to try and hope that we are discouraged and who think we are uninterested. And that is why, you know, it's important to always vote, to make sure that those people who are trying to bank on you not caring, you have to show them that you do care. And keep them out and make sure that the only people who get in are the people who are really truly fighting for us and the people who truly care. Right, I'm going to go with a quick attack. I don't think it'll do enough damage, but hey, if I get a crit, maybe it will. Oh, yes, it worked. Yes. Okay, nice. Okay, so Tornadus is weak. Let's do this thing. And I will check up Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars. And we'll try and... Okay, so Team 4, we're going to have Kayla and Colin. Okay, Kayla's going to host a Lugia. And then... Oh, and we'll have Sabertooth as well. Because Sabertooth missed out on this one. Okay, is that okay? Are you guys all good doing Lugia? Let me know if you can't do Lugia, okay? Because if not, we'll figure out something else. But if you guys are all good with Lugia... Just let me know. Just confirm that for me, okay? Because admittedly, I didn't check that, but we need to hurry up because we're running out of time. So, Sand Slash is good. Togedemaru's not shiny. Galvantula is not shiny. Will we get the Dark Purple Tornadus? No, we haven't, have we? Okay, so nothing there. No Sparkles there, and no Sparkles there. I'm just going to get Sand Slash because that's good. But yeah, okay, so... Sabertooth, Colin, Kayla. So I'm going to trust that you guys are all good with Lugia. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Lugia is good with you. You even have a ticket for it. Okay. Well, if we have any issues connecting, maybe we could have Sabertooth, you know, be like backup host or something like that. Okay. So Kayla is going to put a code in chat for us. We're going to talk to the lady. We're going to say yes. We're going to say anything goes. So just say anything. Unless you're Kayla. If you're Kayla, do Lugia. But Kayla's going to put a code in chat for Lugia. And then this will be the last Dynamax adventure of the day. It's going to be Kayla, Colin, and Sabertooth. And then we'll be good. Okay. So... Oh, Neo, you just got Landorus ticket. That's pretty cool. And Silent Storm. Yeah, you can be backup, sure. You can totally be backup. Silent Storm's like, can I sing backup? It's like, yes, you can. Okay. 77113388. Let's do this thing. Okay, so there we go. So I'm with Kayla. So then we just need Colin and Sabertooth. And they're both there. Excellent. Perfect. Lovely. Well done, everyone. Very nicely done. Thank you for being on it. Thank you for... Again, just thank you for just... Again, because we should hopefully still be done before 6 o'clock, so we should be good. Okay. Lugia is weak to Ice, Electric, Rock, and then also Dark and Ghost, okay? So, Cryogonal's pretty good. Scyther with Assurance and Kangaskhan with Sucker Punch are okay. They're not great, but, you know, they'll do in a pinch. Lugia has all kinds of moves, although Steel types are quite good. Oh, Galvantula. Galvantula's very good. So now we can actually have a human player use a Galvantula, maybe. Nicely picked. Okay, so So Scyther is the main one we should look into switching. Oh, there's a Sharpedo to the right. Should we go to the right for Sharpedo? And then Sabertooth can switch Scyther for that, I would say. And then afterwards, neither of those are great. But then... Oh, then Bishop. Bishop's good. So if we went for, like, say, Sharpedo, and then Exploud, and then Bishop, does that sound good? And we'll have, like, Kayla and Sabertooth switch. I don't know... maybe if we keep the Dug Trio for Bishop, because Dug Trio is super effective against Bishop. So if we do Dug Trio switching for Bishop, and... Ooh, that's a loud cry. Dug Trio switching for Bishop, and then Scyther switching for Sharpedo. Does that sound like a... Oh, wait, hang on. No, I just said something wrong there. No, wait. Yeah, no. Dug Trio switch for Bishop, Scyther switch for Sharpedo. Does that make sense? Okay, hopefully it does. I'm going to Solar Beam. Hopefully this works. So yeah, Dug Trio won't be good for this Sharpedo fight. It won't be great. It is a bit vulnerable here, but then it'll be okay against Exploud, and then it'll be really good against Bishop, and then it'll be good to switch for Bishop. So, okay, Thunder, nice. I probably should have just used an Ice Beam, but oh well. More like an Ice Beam. Okay. So, and that special defense boost might help as well. So, Solar Beam! Sorry, this is like the only move I've got that's like of any use. But it didn't matter anyway. This is why we play aggressively. Very well done, everyone. Very nicely played. Very good. We're speeding through. Always catch everything. You don't need to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. Okay, so, oh, no, don't do that. Hang on, we're going to close that, I'll leave that for a sec, and then just make sure, there are no emails or anything, I don't think so. Okay, so yeah, Sharpedo for Scyther, there we go, very nice. Yeah, okay, sweet. Nice, okay. And then, so we've got Exploud. So if we do Exploud here, then we'll be able to do the Bishop on the right. So if we go for Exploud on the right, I would have loved to have said, let's face Combuskin, because it would be an easy Pokemon to catch. But see how, like, everything steered us to the left there? That wasn't good, so we needed to stick to that right path there. And that didn't work, so... Okay, so I'm gonna... what do I want to do here? I am gonna Dynamax, and I am gonna Blizzard. And I'm sorry if, like, hail damage chips away at you. Oh, gosh. The thing is, the Exploud knows Blizzard, so actually that may have been a terrible idea, but I'm just gonna use my most powerful, accurate move someday. And Colin, yes, I'm crossing my fingers for that too. The way we make it happen, and again, the way we make that happen is by just telling as many people as possible to vote. You may have noticed, again, one thing you may have noticed, I'm not explicitly saying to you guys, like, go vote for a particular candidate. If we want to talk about policy, sure, we can talk about particular policies, and I'm happy to get into policy a bit, like what matters to you, what matters to the American people. But yeah, I don't think it's helpful to just say, vote for this person. I think it's more helpful to say why it's important to help for a person, but then sometimes I haven't really got, like, the time to go into, like, policy things, But there are basically two choices. There's sort of two main choices in this election. It's not worth voting like third party. That's kind of just a bit of a. I think in this particular election, that is just going to be a waste of a vote. Sorry, but it's true. The two-party system is kind of the main thing here in this particular election, and you basically got a choice between sort of. Kind of like Democrats, or an election of like Democrats, independents, and some sort of like center right Republican type people. So that's kind of the choice on one side, and then there's like sort of MAGA on the other side, and those are your choices. And I can get into things like, well, if things like employment and jobs are important to you, I believe in, what is it, the last like, I want to say like 30 years or something like that. Democrats have created like 50 million jobs, and Republicans have created only 1 million. That sounds like a ridiculous statistic, but it is roughly about that. So if, like, say, creating new jobs is an important thing to you, then that the Democratic ticket is the party for you. If like the stock market is important to you, the stock market has recently been hitting record highs. So again, I would say the Democratic ticket is for you. If, green energy is important to you, the Democratic Party has signed more sort of legislation based on, green energy and alternative fuel. So alternative power options. So the Democratic Party's for you. If you love oil and you're like, I want whoever's drilling the most oil, that is also the Democrats. The Democrats have been drilling more oil. There's been more domestic oil production here in the USA, as opposed to get, sort of oil from other countries, or at least like, I don't think they use all the oil. I think they do like then sell some of it off, but then that's used to like buy the oil that has to be imported, because there are like different types of oil. But again, that's the Democratic thing as well. So, so if you want to get into those kind of issues, if you want to talk about substances being stopped at the border, more substances have been seized at the border, which means stopped at the border, under the Democrats in the past 4 years than in the Republicans in the 4 years before. So again, if like stopping people bringing in illegal substances at the border is an issue for you, again, I would say like you'd want to vote Democratic on that. So, that's just kind of like, that's kind of what rather than just saying, I think you should vote this way, or you should vote that way. It's like, okay, if these are the issues that like, appeal to you, here's the, the numbers and the statistics and the facts on them. So, we got paralysis. That's nice. If our system of checks and balances and our democracy is important to you, I think that should be. Again, the Democratic Party have, talked exclusively, kind of been the party talking about, the transfer of power and certifying election results and making sure that our elections are kind of fair and accurate, and that the will of the people is properly employed. So yep, if that's your jam, that's also like we'll then vote Democrat. So, yeah, Kayla. Yeah, because this is my backup avatar. Like, this isn't, like, because, like, my Pokemon Sword is my main game. So that's where I have, like, a more customized avatar, as opposed to just, like, the regular one with a different haircut and glasses. So, yeah. If say, like, having, like, union work is important to you. Again, the Democratic Party has been very pro-labor. Joe Biden has been, like, the most pro-union president, I think, in probably the history of America, but maybe even, at least... it doesn't have defiant, does it? Thank goodness. So Joe Biden has been the most, like, pro-union president in probably the history of America, but if not, like... the history of America, or at least for like the last century or something. So again, whereas the sort of MAGA party has been very anti-union. So you know, again, so if like union work is important to you, then vote for the Democratic Party as well. You may say like, Bo, you know, like I'm noticing a pattern here. It's like, yeah, I know, funny that, isn't it? But yeah, oh yeah, if things like gay rights, trans rights, interracial marriage, you know, sort of rights and sort of equal values for sort of people of sort of ethnic minorities, if that's important to you, again, the Democratic Party have been trying to sort of right the wrongs of the past and make sure that people have those. The Republican, well, again, that's I don't really like calling it the Republican Party. The MAGA Party has been more anti all of that and have kind of outlined it in Project 2025. So again, if that's important to you, then that's one for the Democratic ticket. Oh, hang on. Oh, what we got? Oh, shell. I'll go with the shell bell. Why not? I'll go with the shell bell because maybe I'll like heal some health. I could have gone with bright powder, but no, that's cool. And that's all you can do. And that's the thing. All you can do. There are the only two things that you can do are get out and vote and do what you can to sort of A, inform other people about what's going on, and B, make sure that once you have informed them what's going on, vote. Because there are a lot of people who don't really know things. Like, I don't mean that in a patronizing way, but again, if again, like, I think a lot of people would think, oh, well, surely like the MAGA party have like drilled more oil, but no, the Democratic Party did. So, you know, that's an example of a thing where you might think, oh, well, I want more of that, so I'm going to vote for the Democrats. I'm going to ice beam more like a nice beam. Again, there are people who didn't know that, like, you know, sort of MAGA has been very anti-union. People, you know, like, people don't know these things. They, you know, they don't, you know, they might not always realize these things. And like, hey, if you're against those things, then, you know, I personally am a very pro-union person myself. My grandpa was like a union electrician. He was able to retire at 58 years old. So I've always been very pro-union. So I'm a pro-union person. That's something that, is like important to me. You know, to try and expand sort of things and have more union work and more union workers, because I think unions are good and strong, and they have the potential to do a lot of great things. But yeah, so, but it's just, but yeah, you have to kind of inform people of the issues, like show them the clips of what people say. Again, and don't just listen to what people say, but like show what they do. Show people's voting records. Again, there have been a lot of politicians who have been very vocal about wanting support and help and assistance during the recent hurricanes and the damage caused by them. But then when you look at their voting record, they voted against FEMA, who are the ones providing aid and support and financial help to people and families who have been devastated by this hurricane. So there are people who are saying, oh, we need help, but then when they had a chance to vote on, oh, should people get help when there are hurricanes, they said no. So you have to not just pay attention to what people say, but you have to look at what they do. And so what you can do is, in addition to your vote, you know, if you can educate people on, you know, what things do, what people do, what they have done, what they say they're going to do, and all that kind of stuff, that's very important, and that's all we can do. So, okay. So, let's see. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Let's catch this Lugia, and then I do need to go. But well done, Team 4. Team 4 galore. So, yeah. So let's see. Oh, Shibertooth, you had the Quick Claw. Hey, I mean, you can get Quick Claw Clutch, like, honestly. No, you're very welcome, Kayla. Thank you for having Lugia tickets, and thank you for hosting. Okay, so we just beat a boss, so if you haven't clicked like on the video, do that, because I didn't say that last time. Shiny Exploud would be brilliant, I'm just going to say that. Okay, So let's do a quick final double check. Yeah, if again, like if like say crime is important to you, one of the two main candidates has a criminal record and the other one is a prosecutor who prosecuted criminals. So if like crime is an important thing to you, I would say that in which case, you know, I would vote for the Democratic ticket if crime was important to you. If you look at sort of Democratic-run cities compared to Republican ones, like if you look at like the biggest Democratic cities and you look at the biggest Republican ones and you look at crime rates are generally up in the Republican cities. So again, if like crime is an important thing for you, if like crime is one of your hot button topics, then I would personally vote for the Democratic Party. So again, it's just one of these things where, you know, it's just kind of like, so there we go. Okay, so Sharpedo is not shiny. Exploud is not shiny. And then Bishop is not shiny. But will we get the Strawberry Nesquik Lugia? No, it's a blue gear. Okay, so let's just quickly check. No sparkles there, no sparkles there. What been inner focus? Inner focus? What kind of an ability is that? So no sparkles there, no sparkles there. I'm going to get Exploud because it has its hidden ability, and its hidden ability is very cool. So, okay. Sorry that was a bit boring and slow at times. I'm sorry we kind of got grinded down there. But again, hopefully we'll be faster on Thursday and stuff like that. And hopefully we'll get lots and lots of shinies Thursday and this weekend. Oh, just a reminder, I uploaded more videos to the channel today, so I hope you'll please check out those other videos, the videos I uploaded on the videos tab. This is the live tab on the streams, but on the videos tab, I uploaded a couple of videos, and tomorrow I'll be uploading 2 more. Those will, in theory, in game theory, be the final 2 that I'm going to be uploading. But yes, and yeah, everyone wish Kramin a good convention. I hope you have a good one, Kramin. And again, thank you for your help and everything today. And Xander, thank you for your help and support today. I really appreciate it. Again, the reason that we're getting these rules in place is that Kramin and Xander are wonderful, but they may not always be able to be here. And I want to make sure if I'm running the stream by myself that I have a nice, fluid, like smooth thing going. And you know, we've sort of fallen into a nice pattern in the last few weeks, so I just want to make sure that everyone does what we've been doing anyway for the past few weeks. So right, I'm gonna go feed some stray cats. You guys all please take care. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Keep an eye out so watch the videos that have been uploaded today and yesterday, and keep an eye out for those videos tomorrow. The ones tomorrow are going to be a really cool Super Mario World one, and then there's going to be a really fun Pokemon one, okay? So just keep an eye out for that. The Pokemon one is going to be very cool if you like Pokemon, which, hey, you're watching a Pokemon stream, so hopefully you do. Right. Take care, everyone. Lots of love. See you on Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And I'll be seeing you on Thursday. So in the meantime, take care. Lots of love. See you around, and bye-bye. And yeah, like the stream if you haven't already. Because, I mean, we beat a boss, so I think I did ask it anyway. But like the stream if you haven't. And like the videos if you haven't. And then like the next stream before Thursday. Lots of love, everyone. Take care.